Hold on to your seats. Did you know that some old UK Elizabeth 5p coins hiding in your pocket change? In this video, we'll uncover the top 3 most rare and valuable UK Elizabeth 5 new pence coins even discovered. From shocking minting errors to historic designs that vanished overnight, these tiny silver treasures could turn your spare change into a fortune. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1968 UK Elizabeth 5 new pence coin, the first of the decimal era, and the mysterious error versions that could turn ordinary people into overnight millionaires. Imagine finding a tiny silver coin in your old jar of change and discovering it could be worth thousands or even millions of pounds. Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if I told you that one small 5 new pence coin from 1968, yes, the first year of its kind, has shocked collectors and experts around the world with its jaw-dropping rarity and mind-blowing value. The birth of the 5 new pence coin. The year was 1968, a turning point in British coinage history. The UK was preparing for decimalisation, a massive change that would shift the nation from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a simpler decimal system. To prepare the public, the Royal Mint decided to release to decimal coins early the 5 new pence and 10 new pence coins. These were introduced 2 years before the full decimal changeover in 1971. The 5 new pence coin replaced the old shilling, but kept the same size, weight, and metal composition. It was struck in copper-nickel, with a diameter of 23.59 millimeters, weighing 5.65 grams. The most valuable errors: off-center strike. Depending on how dramatic the error is, values can jump from £500 to £5,000. Wrong planchette error. These are extremely rare, with known examples valued at £10,000 to £50,000 or more. Proof like mint errors. These coins become highly desirable, and auction prices have reached well over £100,000. How to identify a rare 1968 error coin? If you have a 1968 5 new pence coin at home, don't overlook it. Here's what to check for: date and design. Ensure it's clearly dated 1968. Look for any doubling, missing letters, or faint inscriptions around new pence or the Queen's head. Shape and alignment. Off-center strikes or oddly shaped rims can indicate a valuable mint error. Metal and color. Compare its color and luster to other coins. If it looks slightly different, lighter, darker, or with a distinct tone, it could have been struck on the wrong metal. Thickness and weight. Use a small digital scale. If it weighs more or less than 5.65 grams, it might be an off-metal or clipped planchette. Proof like surface. If it has a mirror shine on both sides, but isn't from a proof set, it may be an early test strike or mistruck proof. Collectors recommend taking your coin to a professional numismatist or submitting it for grading and authentication. A small investment in grading could uncover a life-changing treasure. Final thoughts. So, the next time you stumble across a 1968 UK Elizabeth 5 new pence coin, take a closer look. That little piece of silver-colored metal might just be your ticket to riches. From a historic shift in British currency to the mysterious world of minting errors. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1970 UK Elizabeth 5 new pence coin, especially one with a rare minting error, has become one of the most talked about and sought-after coins in the entire UK decimal series. Stay with me till the end of this video, because we're diving deep into the fascinating story behind the 1975 new pence coin, why it's so historically special, and how some rare versions have fetched unbelievable sums that could literally change your life. The birth of 1975 new pence coin. The year 1970 marked the final chapter of an era in British coinage. The last year before the official decimalisation of currency in 1971, the 5 new pence coin, first introduced in 1968, had already replaced the shilling as part of the Royal Mint's early transition efforts. But by 1970, the Mint was preparing for the complete decimal changeover, and to mark this monumental moment, it produced a special issue of coins for collectors only. That's right, 1975 new pence coins were never released into general circulation. The most valuable errors. Double die obverse DDO. These coins can fetch £1,000 to £10,000 depending on clarity and condition. Off-center strike error. Off-center error from 1970 is exceptionally rare, with values often ranging from £5,000 to £20,000. Wrong planchette error. These anomalies are ultra-rare. and confirmed specimens have sold for £50,000 to £250,000. Rarity and collector demand. Fast forward to today, and the 1975 new pence remains a star in the world of UK decimal collectors. While the normal proof versions are easy to find in sealed sets, error versions are incredibly scarce. When they appear, coin dealers and private buyers often compete aggressively, driving prices through the roof. Here's how rarity and condition affect value. Normal proof condition, around £5 to £20 if from a standard set. Brilliant proof deep cameo, £30 to £100 depending on strike. Error coins minor, £200 to £1,000 range. Major mint errors off-center, wrong planchette, or mule from £5,000 to £50,000, and potentially up to millions for exceptional pieces. A notable example came from a 2021 private sale, where a 1975 new pence off metal strike reportedly sold for £38,000 in a collector's auction. Another rumor claims that a double die proof was once offered for nearly £100,000, though such examples are rarely seen publicly. The combination of low mintage, proof-only issue, and decimal transition significance makes the 1975 new pence a must-have for serious collectors. How to identify a valuable 1975 new pence? If you have a 1970 proof set lying around, or if you've inherited one, here's how you can identify a potentially valuable error coin. Inspect the obverse front. Look closely at Queen Elizabeth II's portrait. Are there signs of doubling around the letters or facial features? If yes, it could be a double die error worth thousands. Examine the reverse back. Check the thistle design and lettering new pence. Any misalignment or missing detail could be an off-center or weak strike. Check the rim and edge. Uneven edges, thick borders, or clipped areas can indicate planchette errors. Observe the surface finish. Proof coins should have a flawless mirror shine. If one side looks matte or blurry, it may be a proof preparation error, adding significant value. Weigh and measure it. The correct weight is 5.65 grams. Any noticeable difference could mean it was struck on the wrong blank. One of the rarest and most valuable errors. Authentication. Always get your coin checked by professional grading services like PCGS, NGC, or LCGS. A verified grading label can dramatically boost its resale value and authenticity. Final thoughts. So the next time you come across a 1970 Elizabeth II 5 new pence coin, don't underestimate it. Whether it's sitting quietly in a dusty proof set or hidden in a collection you've forgotten about, it could be worth a fortune. From its role in marking the end of the pre-decimal era to its rare and valuable minting errors, the 1975 new pence stands as one of the most fascinating coins in modern British history. Yes, I'm talking about the 1971 UK Elizabeth V new pence coin, a small silver piece that looks ordinary, but some rare versions of this coin have left collectors absolutely stunned, from hidden minting mistakes to secret trial strikes. Some 1971 5 new pence coins are now selling for hundreds, thousands, and even up to £1 million in value. So don't blink, because in this video, we'll uncover the incredible history, shocking errors, and unbelievable prices. One of Britain's most iconic and valuable decimal treasures, the birth of the decimal 5 new pence. Let's rewind the clock to 1971, one of the most significant years in modern British coinage history. This was the year the United Kingdom officially switched to decimal currency, a brand new system that replaced centuries of complex calculations with a simpler one. 100 new pence in £1 on February 15, 1971, famously known as Decimal Day. The old pre-decimal coins were phased out, and a new series of decimal coins entered circulation. Among them was the 5 new pence coin, first introduced in 1968, but now officially part of the everyday currency system. The most valuable errors, double die obverse door. When the die imprints twice at slightly different angles, value, £500 to £10,000, depending on clarity. Off-center strike error. These are extremely rare, and can sell for £2,000 to £15,000. Clipped planchette error. Missing rare examples have fetched £1,000 to £5,000. Wrong planchette error. These off-metal errors are ultra-rare, valued between £25,000 and £150,000. Collector demand and auction records. The 1971 5 new pence has long been a favorite among British coin enthusiasts. But its reputation skyrocketed in recent years as rare error examples began appearing in private collections and auctions. Here are some standout moments that shook the collector market in 2019. A confirmed off-center 1971 5 new pence coin reportedly sold at auction for over £8,000. In 2020, a double-die obverse specimen, showing a distinct doubling on the Queen's profile, sold privately for around £12,000. In 2022, a wrong planchette strike surfaced. Believed to be minted on a 1p blank, it was estimated to be worth £50,000, and according to coin experts, if a verified mule error or proof strike mishap were ever to appear publicly, it could easily cross the £1 million mark, making it one of the most valuable UK decimal coins ever discovered. Collectors are drawn not only to the monetary potential, but also to the history and symbolism these coins carry. The demand for 1971 errors is so intense that many dealers have waiting lists of buyers ready to snap up authentic examples the moment they appear. How to identify a rare 1971 5 new pence error? If you suspect you have an error coin, take it to a professional coin dealer or have it certified by grading companies such as PCGS, NGC, or LCGS UK. A verified authentication could turn your small coin into a life-changing fortune.